Christian. Wow.
Yo,
That sounded real low. Yo, Chris, I was watching Transformers last night, right? I forget which one, but it got me thinking. If you were a Transformer, Chris, which car would you be?
I'll be like that. You know the guy. And the thing is, it's funny. You're watching Transformers. My brother, he's a big fan of it. So I started watching them from there's like 5 or 6 movies of them. So I
Yeah,
started watching and Shia LaBeouf. I don't know his fucking name.
I like that name better. I like the way you call him better.
He
LeBron.
did the first couple or the first three, and then Mark Wahlberg took over. So I haven't gotten to the Mark Wahlberg ones, but I did see the Shia LaBeouf
Shia
ones.
It's better with him. I like Shiloh. Shiloh's a good actor.
Um, I would be like a fucking one of those heavy duty trucks. I would be like a F-150.
Pickup truck?
Yeah, like a pickup truck. Yeah. What about you? Say
Oh,
something like a Fiat, motherfucker, because you already assigned to a Fiat.
I was thinking a smart car. Energy.
I knew it.
What's the one that Larry David drives all the time? Fuck.
I never watched that show.
Pure. Is it Paris? Paris, something like that. It's like it's a hybrid, energy friendly. That's me. Small. Shout out to our boys, the set. Mr. A, thank you for the sweatshirt, brother. Appreciate it.
Yo, not for nothing.
Uh-huh.
I know he paid extra for that one.
No, this is the sport. This is the sport.
There's a lot of material. It says the set.
Yeah, the teaser all the way in the back. Yo,
The last shot.
son of a. Sorry, Chris. Quick business. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to Breeze Shooters, where the show that brings you news, sports, poker, and everything in between.
We love the tweeters.
I'm your host, Lou, joined by my very good friend, Chris, the legend, the myth, the man. I'm not always a dick. What's that? I'm not always a dick. Just kidding. Oh, man. So what's going on, brother? How you feeling, man?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Happy. I'm gonna get my brother's coming over soon.
Nice. He's coming to New York, huh?
He's gonna it's gonna be good. He's gonna be coming over soon. Gonna have a good time. It's always a good time with me and my brother.
It's always nice to catch up with family, man.
Yeah, especially in these fucked up times. And which talking to him, and I know this wasn't on our agenda, but whatever is, talking to him, he just told me that JetBlue is no longer, that for quite some time they were leaving the middle seat open, vacant.
Oh, really?
Oh, you didn't know that?
No. Well, I heard they were doing that on the airlines. They were trying to space people out.
Yeah, space people out because of the pandemic. So JetBlue, you would basically, it would be either aisle seat or the window seat. The middle seat would always be empty.
Okay.
I always knew that wasn't gonna last long because they're losing a lot of. It's basically you're losing almost very close to half of a fare.
Absolutely, and not only that, but the prices that they're charging, they're not making that much money. So if you're not filling up the plane and the prices are cheap, fuel costs a mother.
Exactly. So I canceled ever since the pandemic started. I believe I canceled like 4 or 5 times. trips because I said, fuck it, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And then when it came to doing it, I'm like, I'm not gonna take the chance, whatever. So I actually went through purchasing of a ticket, the first one, and then I just kept changing the dates, and they weren't penalizing me because of the pandemic. So what I'm trying to say is that the middle seats were vacant, but what they started doing, Lou, is when you chose your seat, let's just say the ticket, as you know, the tickets were fucking dirt cheap. I think that the ticket I got was for $81.
Wow.
So it'll be $160, $164 round trip. But when you would click on the seat 12J or 12E or 12F or whatever, there would be another charge when you hit the seat. So depending on where the seat was, and this is not even more space, this is an extra charge that they've been putting in.
They're trying to recoup that.
That's it. I can't blame them. So certain seats were $11 extra, other seats were $13 extra, and I tried to fit into a $5 extra seat, but I was too uncomfortable, so I said to cancel it. I'll be back later or whatever.
Yeah, people better take advantage. Those prices are going to start going up real soon. It was funny. I was watching something on what's his name, Dr. Fauci, and he was talking about, believe it or not, he goes, it's flying is actually safe because of the filters that they have there, and because you would think in a pressurized plane that more germs, you will be more susceptible to getting sick.
Exactly, because it's recycled air.
Yeah, but he said the filters are actually really strong, and they capture a lot of anything that might be airborne. I don't know how true it is because now you get so much information, but he had said that a while ago.
I'm gonna believe it because I want to travel, so I'm gonna believe everything everybody says about traveling. Anything pro about traveling, I'm believing. Go ahead, brother.
Real quick, just wanted to touch on RIP to Prince Marky D from the Fat Boys.
Damn, the Fat Boy, man.
Shame, man. Yeah, he's from Brooklyn,
from East New York.
Side. 52 years old, lost his life. He was down in Miami. They still haven't said what was the cause of death, but apparently he was a radio host down in Miami, and and I guess he didn't make it into work one day, and they followed up, and he had passed away. So I guess they're still doing the autopsy reports to find out what's going on. But I believe he was the last one from the group that was alive, right?
I was about to ask you that. Are the other Fat Boys alive?
Yeah, I think he was the last one. I saw Fat Joe had posted something that, Prince Marky D, legend, icon, and the last member, was the last living member of the group, I believe. I'm not.
They passed away young then.
Yeah, he's only 52. He's only 52. But believe it or not, though, so the Fat Boys were like kind of they were like the real first crossover group that kind of paved the way for a lot of rappers to come afterwards. Because if you remember, they had that crossover success with their first couple albums, and then they had movies, they had commercials, and they were played on 103 and Hot 97, so they were like all over the place. They're one of the first groups to kind of break that wall, and then after that a lot of groups came in after them, but they were a big hit, and they were very important for the culture. And again, prayers and not good wishes and blessings go out to Prince Marky D's family.
Condolences to the families. Yeah. Damn. So if he died at 52, I wonder how old were the other ones when they passed away. That's a good thing to look into at some point.
Yeah, maybe you could handle that.
That's the problem between me and you, Louis. If I'm gonna give information, I want the whole frittata. I don't want half a frittata. I want the whole frittata. That's the problem.
I'm sorry, Chris, man. No, I haven't. Still, give me 1 sec. I'm sorry.
The people come to see me. I'm going to keep on talking. But this is very unprofessional of you, Louis. for our fans out there, we're gonna start a segment called Pet Peeves. I have a few, and believe it or not, there's one happening right now. But I'm not gonna get too much on them because things happen. So I'm just gonna let the people know that we're doing a segment called Pet Peeves. That's something coming up real soon.
My
I might
apologies.
even. What happened?
I said my apologies on that. Had to take care
Well,
of
I'm
some
in the middle
business.
of telling our fans a new segment that I might feel like starting it today. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. But since you already interrupted, yes. Everything okay? You ready to go? You ready to go?
No, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
All right.
Important business. Important business. So other stuff in the news. Jay-Z. Jay-Z sells half of his
Ace of Spades.
Ace of Spades champagne company to Dom Perignon, which is LVMH. Apparently, Dom Perignon is appealing to a more diverse group, or they want to appeal to a more diverse group. So it looks like it'll be a mutually beneficial relationship for both sides. So,
Smart business move.
yeah, Jay Z keeps on making more money, man. Have you ever had Ace of Spades?
I'm Robert Boucher, aka Bobby Bottle Service, aka Bobby Bottle Service.
Snuck in, sometimes like you're in the club and you see the people in the VIP and you're motherfuckers. But to get to a VIP, you gotta buy. There's a minimum of bottles required, unless you know somebody. So I'm bang bang. So I get close to the VIP, and then I put my glass. When I saw they popped the bottle, they put a glass in there, and I got lucky. A little thing came in there. I don't know. I could have been roofied or mollied or something, but it tastes pretty good.
Also, you did have it. I've yet to try it. I don't know what it tastes like. I think the only champagne I think I ever had was maybe Moet and what's that? Is it Rosé? The pink one? That one was
Yeah,
pretty.
that was good.
That was actually really good.
You know what? Let me ask you a question, Lou.
Uh-huh.
What's the most expensive beverage you have? What's the most expensive drink you've had?
It was probably Blue Label.
I'm in the same boat too. Blue Label. That's how I haven't been able to surpass the Blue. I've had like 4 or 5 bottles of Blue Label, but I haven't been able to surpass that to a next level type of. By the way, Blue Label is fucking so smooth. I'm a Johnny Walker fan. I love Johnny Walker, but the Blue Label is something different, man. Something real different.
Believe it or not, though. So one night we were out. I think I was with FedEx at the time, and my boss did the wrong thing. He fucking put the credit card up on the bar. Yo, so I'm new at the company. This is my first Christmas party. So I start looking at the scene. I'm just ordering Coors Light, keeping it light, because and then I look to the side. One guy's, let me get a Remy Martin. Another guy, let me get a Blue Label. And then this one guy, the old school guy, he said, I think it's Louis the 13th. That's like a maybe $300-$400 shot, just a shot.
Yeah, because the bottles is worth a couple of grand, I think.
Chris, long story short, end of the night, tab was $12,000 just
Get
from the bar.
Fuck out of here.
In the bar. I hope that was a corporate card because they killed them, boy. I mean, they killed them. You're talking about maybe 40 drivers. They went to town, bro. And then who the fuck had Louis the 13th?
Who the fuck? You don't even know how to spell Louis the 13th, you motherfucker. And you ordering it? Funny thing, you just reminded me of a situation. Remember I told you my brother's coming, right?
Yeah.
So I was with my brother in Puerto Rico one time, and we went to a strip club, and we at the bar, enjoying ourselves, whatever. And we're having our usual drinks. I'm having Black Label with coconut water, and then he's a Heineken dude, so he's always drinking Heineken. So we're talking, and this was the first time I ever tasted Blue Label, by the way.
Mm.
And he goes, "Oh shit, Chris, look, they got Blue Label." So I said, "Damn, that's That must be for show. Ain't nobody here buying. And he looks at me. We're gonna buy a shot of Blue Label. I had just finished purchasing my first house. It was a very good. It was a very happy, good time.
That's the right
So
time to drink it.
exactly. So
Celebrate, yeah.
this is so far everything is regular. so 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 he goes to the bartender, which is a very sexy lesbianic type of woman, and he goes, "Let me get 2 shots of the Blue Label." She looks at him and goes, that's blue. That's not black." He looks at her and goes, "I know. Let me get 2 shots of the blue." And she goes, "Do you know that's you know what that is?" And he got upset and he goes, "Either you give me the 2 shots of blue, or what is it? You have it there just for decoration?" "No, but I need you to understand that it's $20 a shot." I said, "I didn't ask you how much it was. I asked you for 2 shots." So okay, yo, Lou. I guess it must have been the first time somebody asked for that shot. Because you go to a strip club, you're not asking for fucking, especially a fucking. Uh, it wasn't a high class joint. So the fucking owner had to come to open the bottle.
What's a special way to open that sucker?
No, it's fucking simple shit. But I guess the girl was like, I guess they had described it to the girl like, "Oh my god, that's expensive," or whatever.
Yeah.
And that fucking the after the platinum label, those bottles have a cork. They're very easy to open. They have a cork, cork, and then you put it back in. Yo, and it was $40. It was $20 each. And I was like, yo, this bitch really didn't know. Like, she really asking her for a shot of a bottle on they have it on display or whatever.
Yeah. You know what it is? It's probably because they have problems. Once they crack it, people start tapping it. But let me tell you, $20 for a shot of Blue Label is actually pretty cheap.
No, this was like 8 years ago. So 9 years ago.
Yeah, I remember me and you, we went to Pig Beach. I said, yo, Chris, try this tequila. I think it was what, $25, $30 shot. And I was like, this is only $100 bottle. But since then, that bottle has gotten really popular. So I seen it now, it's like $150. It's
I went to buy
Azul tequila. That's the one with the still on top.
Casa Azul.
Oh yeah, Casa Azul.
Funny thing is, I went to buy it because of you. I never tasted a tequila so smooth and so delicious.
It is smooth.
And the way I went to it was, this was like maybe a year ago. Where I went to was a $1.15. I didn't buy it. So the guy tells me, "Listen, you're basically paying for the bottle, the design of the bottle. Taste this one," and it was like 50 or $60. It tastes the same, and it's half the price that one is. Mm-hmm. So I tasted it, but it tasted good. But I have in my mind the shot that Casa Azul one.
Mm. It was good. 1942 is pretty good too. That's popular. That's also
but it's not as smooth as the Casa Azul.
Casa Azul, it's a lot smoother.
I'm gonna try. You know what I'm trying? I'm gonna try the rocks.
Tamara. Is it Tamara tequila or something like that?
Terramana. When you're from the island, you speak it.
He's from Hawaii, right?
The island of Hawaii. I just said island, motherfucker. I didn't say which island.
Yo, Chris, you strike me as a fireball guy.
Hello, motherfuckers. How the hell y'all doing? This is Catfish Cooley coming into you live. And we got 3 of these Carolina Reapers made by Mr. David Adam from Tennessee. And he claims they're hotter than the chocolate Butella or whatever the fuck you say that word. I'm going to start by saying nobody try this at home, because I'm going to eat these 3 down a fifth of Fireball and see what the fuck goes from there. Y'all ready? They taste good so far. Yeah. No. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh. Oh, it's real hot.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
Don't run. Woo! And you got pussies running around this world. Getting paid millions of dollars won't even stand for the national anthem, huh?
There you go.
I bet he wouldn't eat no Carolina Reaper. Ooh. It's a little fireball. Ooh. Oh, the back of the throat. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's hot.
Oh, see, funny story. In the summer of 2015 or 2016, I don't remember. I think it was 2015. I was already 2015. It was 2015. I was already 2 years in to being divorced, and I was drinking a lot. Not because I was sad, because I was just drinking a lot, right? So I go. A couple of friends invite me to Long Island, and so, fuck it, let's go to Long Island. Mind you, before let me set up some situations before we continue.
Some disclaimers.
Just so you know, and you know this, with you, I don't need to, because I know when we go out, we go out. But if I go out with somebody that I'm really not super close to, like I'm close to you, super close to, I always like to have the option to, if I want to go home, cab, Uber, train, you know. Unfortunately, this time, I was all the way in Long Island. But I always go with the mentality: if I'm in somebody else's car, I already know when that person says go, we go. No problem. Common sense, you know. Yeah, all right. You want to go? Go. You know. Mm-hmm. So I'm already mentally prepared for shit like that, right? So, you know these gentlemen I'm talking about. So we go to a bar in Long Island. Nice bar. We meet a dude that's from Long Island that's also part of the group or whatever. He stopped talking to me. He even blocked me on social media as soon as he found out. This is some funny shit. As soon as he found out that I was with my current girlfriend, with Tanya, this nigga blocked me.
Oh, he was trying to holler at her?
That's what Tanya told me afterwards. No, yeah, but he wasn't my type, and I really didn't do that. And I'm like, but what the fuck? Everybody likes Chris. Why the fuck he? It's not my fault you rejected him 5 years ago. You understand? So, thing was, he was there, and my man, let the hands talk.
Super Heck
was there too. And it's funny because this story involves, it has to do. Hector is directly linked to the situation.
Oh, okay.
So we're having a good time. We're drinking. Everything is good. So scoping out. You know how it is. Scoping out the talent. I see this female at the bar. You get the eye contact going, Lou, and then after the eye contact, you go over here and then we bang. Okay, we're still looking at each other. That means I can approach you now. That's the way it works in the jungle. You understand? You've been out the game a long time, Louis, so I understand. But I'll let you know how it works in the jungle. Shit hasn't changed. But it's changed a little bit because now everything is done through, hey, how you doing? So I approached the female. How you doing? Bada bing, bada boom. Now the guys are in the back, about 10 or 15 feet behind me. I'm at the bar kicking it, whatever.
Chris, for the listeners, just give them an insight. What does that look like? Like, what lines are you dropping on her? Yo, I could change your life.
No. You know that's the third line. The first line, when I approach, I can't seem that arrogant, that narcissist, But the first line, is I keep it simple, Lou. I saw you looking at me. And you got to put that face. I saw you looking at me. And I know you saw me looking at me. And that's why I'm here, babe.
So what's the second line? Hey, there's a Golden Corral around the block.
No, come on, man. Let me finish my story, man.
Go ahead. I would love to be there to hear some shit like that.
It's fucked up because it was more like the Popeye's chicken, but go.
Yeah, your sugar level look low. Let me help you.
I'm sweating. You know when you sweat cold? You know when your sweat is cold? I'm sweating cold. So, all bullshit aside, so we start talking, whatever. What's your name? My name is Chris. Bada boom. What you drinking? She goes, I'm drinking Fireball. Mind you, I've heard of Fireball, never tasted it. I said, you know what? Let's have a shot of Fireball. To commemorate. Wow, that's it, right, Luke? Commemorate.
Yeah, exactly. To commemorate the moment.
I still got it. To commemorate this occasion. Bartender, 2 shots of Fireball, please. Thank you. They come over here. Bang! Hits you, Lou. You feel it right here.
The cinnamon.
The cinnamon. It's a little bit spicy. So
it's like the big red. What's that? Big Red, the gum. That's what it tastes like.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, remember, I'm already feeling nice. The Fireball is just gonna blur my vision a little bit more. So, oh my God, that was delicious. It's just like you. And I grab her hand and I lick her hand. So she goes, oh my God. She was a white girl. Oh my God, you're so crazy. I said, no, I'm just saying, babe, you know how it is. So while all this is going, you might think, you might think an hour passed by. No, it was like 15, 20 minutes. What I don't know that's happening is that the guy that we went in the car with, he's not feeling it. So he wants to go. So my man, Hector, I let the hair talk.
Yo, the guy with the car sounded like a player hater. He saw it was percolating for you.
His mind is, come on, man. If I ain't getting none, nobody's getting none. But mind you, I don't know what the fuck is going on. No, I'm over here talking to to Squidward. I'm good.
You're focused.
I'm focused. I'm here. The fucking Fireball got me locked in. So then I hear like a back and forth. So it's gotta be loud if you're in a bar full of people and you hear bickering, arguing. So I look back and it's Hector with the dude. which
Mm.
for our case, we're gonna say X. X. he, he was arguing with X.
Professor X.
So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So I tell the girl, I said, sweetheart, give me a minute. I'll be right back. And so I approached him. I said, yo, guys, what the fuck is going on? So Hector is mad because X wants to leave, and Hector told him, yo, let Chris do his thing, let him do his thing. You can wait another 15, 20 minutes. And I'm like, no, it's cool. Nah. So Hector's upset. Nah, Chris, you're doing your thing, and when you start doing your thing, he wants to leave. That's fucked up. You don't do that. I said, heck, don't worry about it, brother. I said, well, nah, but you know what, Chris? I'm just telling him, give you at least 20 minutes so you get the number. So I look at him and said, Hector. Just like that, Lou. I looked at him. See, you're Hector. If it's gonna take me 20 minutes to get the number, I don't want it. That number has to change paths, and from 3 to 7 minutes. That's the time frame. So Hector looks at me because I'm trying to
lighten up the mood. Yeah.
Lighten up the mood. Say, heck, it's good. Don't worry. Heck, nigga, I got it. Let's go, bro. Don't worry about it. So heck, so in the car, mind you, we're in Long Island, 40 to 45-minute drive.
Chris,
talk to me.
When you called the number, the other end say, "Hi, thank you for calling Golden Corral."
Welcome to Corral. We are very excited.
Something somewhat similar. She gave me her work number.
Ooh, Mickey D's?
No, it was like a advertising firm.
Okay. So
yeah, it's an advertising firm.
So she had a job. That's good.
Her father owned the company.
Wow. I'm surprised she was in Minnesota.
Sometimes when the fireball wears out, sometimes you just want to be single for a little longer, a little bit longer.
You want to get into stats? You know what? Let me just get an idea. If I went down to the low box to post her up, how many spin moves would it take me to get to the basket?
Come on, one more. Come on. Come on, a little fucking defense, huh? Hook shot.
I'm gonna plead the fifth, motherfucker. I told you not to bring this shit up, man.
Go ahead. So you line up
in the car.
You tell her, all right, you're at the car. Go ahead.
At the car. Now it's a 40 to 45 minute drive. And all the drivers are, that's fucked up. How come you couldn't wait? And once again, I said, heck, don't worry about it, brother. We good, man. It is what it is. And you have to listen. At the end of the day, you have to. So the other guy, he gets real brave with his friends. When he knows that his friends that nobody's gonna take a swing or whatever, he's like, rah 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 rah, like a Dungeons Dragon, rah 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 rah.
Chris, you know why they didn't want to leave, right?
Why?
They never saw Big Gaming live in the front. This guy, Chris, is hunting for fucking mammoths.
Yo, what the fuck?
That was the last one.
This thing is a hunter. He's a hunter for real.
He's a Puerto Rican crocodile Dundee.
Listen, you know what? Fuck you, because I hunt for sport. After I catch and release him, go back to the wild. I'm not fucking around. I'm not killing nobody, man.
That's
So the thing is, on the ride home, you know, Hector, you know, was upset that there wasn't more camaraderie. There's more, you know. And I said, listen, when you go in somebody else's car, you got to be ready to leave when they want to leave and to stay even if you want to leave.
No, but that guy's a bad wingman, because a true wingman, you got to ride it out, you know?
No, and that's what Hector was saying.
Yeah.
You know? So yes, at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. You know, it didn't ruin my day. You know, you start questioning yourself when the fireball, you know, wears off. You know, you question your moves and your motives. You know.
But if you really want to know if you're really out the zone, just look at your boys' faces. If they're just laughing, those are not cheers. They're just clicking away. They're like, go ahead, big dog, click.
Oh shit. So nothing. We dropped Hector off first, and the motherfucker drove off without giving him a pound of anything.
Oh really?
Just drove off, and you know, it's funny because there could have been a little courtesy. Not that I'm asking for it, because at the end of the day, all bullshit. I was fucking around. You know, you there. You know, you're fucking around. You want to know if you still got it. You know, bada bing, bada boom.
Especially you were coming off, you know, coming out of a relationship. You know, you want to look out. You know.
Exactly, and I think that was Hector's point.
Yeah, he's coming out of something. Let him, you know.
You know, but me, I just wanted to know if I could still, if my hunting license was still good, and it's still good. It's still good.
You wanted to see if that fishing rod still works, huh?
That's it. That's it. You know. So, and worst case scenario, if I really wanted to stay, Lou, I would have stayed. I would have Ubered back home. I know we're in Long Island. It would probably cost me like $100, $150, but it doesn't matter if I really was into the situation.
Yeah, or she could have dropped you off at the Long Island Railroad or something, you know.
Well, yeah, most likely. Yeah, exactly.
I think they stopped running after a certain time though, but you could have managed something though. You could have.
If I would have played my cards right, she probably would have brought me home, nigga. That's what it is. You know.
A buffet in bed.
Only thing is, I haven't. The only reason I didn't invite her home because I didn't do compras. So there's somebody was gonna pass out.
You fucked up. Hey, listen, I apologize, people, because if you know Christian, I just got a visual that I can't lose. But yeah, transitioning real quick, Chris. I don't even know where we're at on time, to be honest. Oh, no, we got about 8 minutes. So transitioning real quick, Fred the Godson, you know, who lost his battle with COVID.
COVID, yeah, Fred, a great battle rap.
Yeah. So I think yesterday or the day before yesterday, they did a Bronx Street name unveiling. They named the street after him up in the Bronx. And our good friend Alex Hugo from Alex Hugo Films, he shot the video for the Block, who did a in memory song, rap song for Fred the Godson. It was really nice.
It's showtime.
Yeah. Shit, it's been TBM since I can remember though.
Dreams, music,
I remember the first day that we met. I was running around the block on 178. I was 14 with an orange notebook on my waist. I said, Fred, I rap too. You said, let me hear some flames. I spit harder than I ever did. You took my number and told me to keep writing. I was meant for this. You was running around with Duke Black and VA. At the time, TBM was a group repping that LK, but me, I was a loose cannon. I was out there wildin'. You told me to focus on my rapping. Rob was my brother, he believed, so he invested. This DBM thing was really born out of blessings. Remember you, me, and Rambo chased homie with the Wesson, but he was too fast. We went back to the steps and damn, you really became my brother. The family good. I'm 3 hours from your mother. I light a candle for my big homie.
I'll be sharing that with you guys. It's really nice. There was Jim Jones, I believe, Fat Joe, and a couple other people came out to pay their respects. So I wanted to talk about that real quick. And yo, Chris, you threw me off my game, man. You got
What happened?
Hey, one last thing I wanted you to share with me because you had told me you had something regarding paying bills at the restaurant. When the check
that's you know what?
Save it for another time.
You were on the phone earlier. That's one of my pet. You know, I said I'm gonna start including in here a segment called pet peeves.
Mm-hmm.
One of my pet peeves, especially if you're a grown ass person, one of my pet peeves is if we all go out as a group of 5 or 6, 7, and we're all having food and drinks, you know, as a collective, you know, when the check comes. And you know what's fucked up? That they do this shit like the fucking thing is gonna change. It becomes the beautiful fucking mind. You saw the movie The Beautiful Mind with Russell Crowe, and the fucking numbers come up here and all this shit. That's what these motherfuckers become. That's what they become. And I'm like,
mathematicians.
This is the funny shit. We went to what's that barbecue joint on Union?
Isn't that Pig Beach?
No, not Pig Beach. But Dinosaur Barbecue. We went there. It's a group of about Orlando, Kareem, Rick, Mark, Andy, me.
Mark didn't pay for everything, that rich fuck.
Who?
Mark should have paid for everybody.
You'd be surprised. Mark is Jewish, but he's broke. And Mr. X, Professor X is there too.
Oh, okay.
So now we're all ordering different stuff, appetizers for the middle of the table. The big, everything is cool.
Were you guys able to get entrees?
We got we're gonna get into that some other time. We got appetizers and entrees and everything is good. We're having beers and drinking or whatever. And Mr. X, if you've been out with him, there's always something with the bill. Like there's always, he's one of those. I only ate 3 fries. I only ate 1 onion ring. Shit like that. That shit pisses me off. So, for some reason, his food was a little bit later than the rest. So he's still eating the appetizers and he's still drinking. So the guy comes and goes, since we took too long we didn't charge you for your main.
For the fajita wraps?
For the main course, his main course. Cool, no problem. And then crazy thing is, since I'm the fucking poker player in the group, everybody, Chris, tell us how much it is. Each. So I grabbed the thing. It was like I don't remember the bill. I don't know, like 300 or 350, 3 and change. So I divided it in between 7.
Okay.
Which, honestly, it won't even come up to like $40 each, or it won't even be that much.
Yeah.
Before I even came up with the number with the gratuity included, he jumps out of his seat and goes, "Yo. Remember, I don't have to pay nothing because my food was free."
What about the drinks and appetizers?
So Kareem is next to me. And Kareem looks at me and goes, "Boom!" He puts an extra 20. I told Kareem, that's the problem. Look how quick. If they know they could get away with shit,
they'll do it all the time.
they'll do it, and that's the case.
Mm.
So the fucking bill comes, just like, Lou, I'm not exaggerating. Yeah. They didn't charge for my food, so I don't pay what And I'm like, oh, and then he hits you with, but if you need me to give, I'll give.
Yeah, you better give.
No. I don't have to pay because my food was free. Bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. But if you need me to give, I'll give. Yeah. Like you're doing us a favor. Yes, I'm gonna need you to give. And it's not, me, Lou. It's not the money. It's when it's a repeated thing. If you don't have it one day, hey, listen, fuck, you don't have it. It's fine. But if every time, and then he likes to walk around with a fucking entourage. Same thing happened in Blend. We went to Blend. That's why I got specific people I go out to dinner with. I don't fuck around.
Chris, that takes away from the experience because you're already stressing out because you know how they move. And then this is the motherfucker who wants, hey, let me get a surf and turf. But meanwhile, he doesn't want to pay tip. He doesn't want.
What you want? Okay, you want? Okay, yeah. Make it a double. How much time we got? Because I can get into the Blend story real quick.
No, I think we're done. We're done.
All right. The Blend story I'll leave it, but the shit was, motherfucker came with an entourage, and then didn't want to pay the equal parts, and didn't want his entourage to pay. Get the fuck out of here! Out of here!
Hey, thank you for joining us for another week of Breeze Shooters podcast. We hope you've been entertained. And Chris, you got something over there?
Honestly, I should have had it ahead of time, but you know how it is. Listen to me. If you're not first, you're last. Ricky Bobby.
There you go. Boom. Peace, everybody. Take care. Chris, I'll talk to you. Good.
All right.